Vote buying. Party turns to bank transfers amid cash crunch. Can you imagine? So it's been discovered now that some parties or particular party has resorted to internet fund transfers since there is no physical cash for vote buying anymore. Okay, it means that the federal government intent in this Naira redesign to manage or control vote buying is working. So now some parties have decided now that since they don't have cash to buy vote, the next thing is to do electronic transfers. That's what we're seeing. But again, there are still some pockets of allegation that some parties have started even the new Naira note, and then they're going to use it to buy vote. Let's see how that plays out tomorrow. Election is just tomorrow, just 24 hours away. So let's see how that works. Okay. Amid scarcity of Naira note, Nigeria's ruling political party, the All Progressive Congress (APC), is not resting on its oars to induce the impoverished electorate financially to vote their candidates in the forthcoming general election amid the controversial Naira swap policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Amid expectations that the current cash crunch would suffice in stifling vote buying, an APC youth leader in one of Nigeria's southeastern states told Business Day that his party has since collated their members' account and PVC details, as well as that of their followers and new converts for onward financial gratification during the election. Can you imagine? I think there was a time both in Ebonyi and in Enugu where PDP cried out, Labour Party cried out. The Labour Party cried out that both PDP and APC are going from door to door collecting voters' information. And that allegation came, they cried out to INEC, cried out to everybody to see what is happening, but nothing was done. Okay? Both PDP and APC came out to say that they were collecting the registration information of their card-carrying members. Okay, that was their defense, and INEC did not do anything about it. Nobody did. The security agency did not do anything about it. And now somebody is now coming to boast that they have collected the PVC details and account numbers of people, because it was alleged that time that they were distributing forms. They printed forms which they were using to collect people's information. And then I'm sure they must have gone back and collected all of that, and they're ready to pay through internet transfers. Okay. Meanwhile, they came out to say they were collecting the data of their card carrying members. If you're card carrying members, you need to register them. Why don't you have a party office where they can go and then they register there and come back? Why going from home to home with a blank forms printed? Okay, so now this is the result. It culminated to what we are seeing and hearing now, that one of the APC youth leaders in one of the southeastern states is boasting that they have collected the account numbers and PVC details of people and their followers, and they are going to do internet fund transfer for them on the election day. Can you imagine? So this, he said, is more pronounced in the rural areas where the ruling party agents are asked to leverage transfers to pacify the electorates due to scarcity of Naira notes. Can you imagine? So now, because everything that happens in Nigeria, we must find a way around it to make a living out of it. So now, they are going to use this Naira scarcity as a tool now to tell people, we will give you the money if you vote us. Forget them. We can transfer it. Just recently, Fisayo Shoyombo, a Nigerian investigative journalist and founder of the Foundation for Investigative Journalism, FIJ, tweeted. He told FIJ Nigeria, he noticed on the portal that 10,000 Naira was deposited in his wallet. He withdrew the sum and was surprised to receive a credit notification from his bank. Confirmed, APC is crediting voters with 10,000 Naira online in exchange for their data. Can you imagine? This information is true. A neighbor told me about how people are exchanging their PVCs for 10,000 naira. Adefemi Grant, one of his followers on Twitter, also tweeted on February 10. Another of his followers, Bazooka Academy, an educationist writer, also tweeted on February 10 at Iyanoiba. Today in Lagos, an old man actually was telling an estate agent that he received a credit alert of 10,000 naira from APC. I thought he was lying. These people are innovative and in crime. Okay, they're innovative in crime and corruption, but can't deploy same innovation into building the nation, said ODSIT, another of Shoyombo's Twitter follower. Can you imagine? Commenting on the development, Victor Kano, a financial analyst in Lagos, said there is no significant implication. It won't work because they can't reach the number of people they would like to reach. Also, the CBN plans can minimize the rate of vote buying, but can't totally eradicate it. Did you not see that APC shared old notes yesterday? He noted. A consultant who didn't want her name in print said it is not a new tactic. Okay, the Naira redesign has more than meets the eyes. The big wigs or their projects have the CBN bank, all kinds, and even where it is printed under their control, they can't be cash trapped. The target is the poor, impoverish them further to point they have no choice but to do what you want. I am talking about the poor, not the uncomfortable, she said. The outcome of Saturday's election is the most significant determinant of Nigeria's pathway over the short to medium term. The most daunting task for Nigeria's next president will be to pull the world's poverty capital from the brink. Nigerians today contend with multidimensional poverty, insecurity, crippling inflation, and power shortages, among other constraints, according to Lagos-based United Capital Research analysts in their February 22 note. Okay, the analysts noted that the primary matters in the electorate's consciousness ahead of Saturday's election should be to have a new president that must also fast-track industrialization and diversification, improve investment to GDP, grapple with underperforming sectors, and deliver a more competitive currency and actual reform implementation. So these are the jobs that await a new president to come in. We just hope that the right person with the right approach to these issues will emerge as winner of the election. Okay, so I've got a few comments here on this issue of electronic transfer of funds for vote buying. Tinubu is a big headache to other contenders. He is bone in their throats. He is the man to beat. Can you imagine? He is a headache to himself. That's why he is crying up and down because of the CBN cash policy. Vote buying and Tinubu APC now 5 and 6. And that is true. That is true. This time around, because of bullion van issue of 2019, let's see whether bullion van will move again tomorrow. People are watching. In fact, I can't imagine. People are insulting people here. I don't understand. People cannot just make comments without insulting others. Is it only APC that used to buy vote? APC is giving you people real headache. Can you imagine? Tinubu started vote buying in Edo State that helped Oshomole win second term. Can you imagine? There's always a way. And this is why in 2019 they told him that Edo not be Lagos. Okay? Edo not be Lagos. And they have, since that day, they've held their ground till today. Edo not be Lagos. So somebody say rubbish. Are you saying only APC shares money, cash or no cash? People will still be influenced one way or the other. Without inducement, many people in the rural areas will not even bother to vote. Financial inducement during election has become the real thing. Then the poor masses will continue to be killed and raped by terrorists and criminals since they never have sense. That is it. Only 10K. What a shame. Selling your destiny with 10K for the next 4 years is quite unfortunate. Somebody said that is Is it yet they will not get the vote? Wow, that is no news. Why HV uh, HV been doing now? Wow, what have you been doing? They have been doing that since September last year. So they have been doing that since September last year. So what do you expect? There is always an alternative. Necessity is the mother of invention. Now, wow. Tomorrow killer will be hunting for you and your family, and you will cry for them to act. They will budget $10 billion, $10 billion for security and steal all of them. Sorry for you. Quite unfortunate. Why are you people to be like this? Is it only APC you have in Nigeria? Why are you dummies? Can you imagine? That is insulting other people as well. So the fact is that APC is the forefront of all these vote buying tendencies. That is why whatever other people or other parties can do and go scot-free, I tell you, APC will do it and it will become a front news because they have been notorious about all of this. I just hope that CBN and EFCC will track fund transfers tomorrow election and be sure that they track what people are transferring based on their transfers and the descriptions. Okay, and at the same time, if possible, shut down internet banking tomorrow for just 24 hours until after elections. That will help handle the situation. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment. This is what we have, that vote buyers have switched from physical cash to fund transfers, okay, or bank transfers due to cash unavailability.